Hello guys, AR123 here. Today we are doing another Spider-Man Far From Home set. As you can see, this is on the Hydra Man attack set. Includes Hydra Man, Mysterio, MJ and Peter Parker. So there you can see the front. And then there we can see the back of the box with all of the features, including the web accessory pack. So now let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the minifigure. So the first minifigure we are taking a look at here is of course Peter Parker. This is the first time we have gotten an MCU version of Peter Parker. So there you can see his torso detailing there, really nice with the Spider-Man suit coming out under his shirt. He does sadly use the same face as Scott Lang from in the Endgame and Ant-Man and the Wasp set, so that is a bit of a disappointment. And as you can see, he does get this new web accessory piece which looks very nice, so you can kind of simulate him shooting out this web. And then this other one here has got the clip on it, so he can clip onto things, you can, you know, swing him about as you want to. There are a lot of places on the set for him to do so, so we'll see that later. But as I said, you can see the torso detailing there, which I think they've done a great job with. No leg detailing, but that's not a problem. And then of course he does use this new cap piece. I believe this is the swimming cap piece that they used quite a while back, but now it has got the Spider-Man eyes printed on it, so you can kind of move it down if you want and make it look like he is putting the mask on. But it will not stay like that. Well, actually, it kind of does it. There, you know, you can kind of get some good looks with that as he's pulling down the mask. But you can take that off, and they do include a hairpiece for him, which I think is a decent fit. The face doesn't really work for Peter, not for Tom Holland's version at least, but I guess it is the best they could have done without printing a new one, which really they should have done. And then there you can see the second face and the back print with the hood there. And just so you can see what that looks like with the mask on, there it is. So yeah, that is it for Peter Parker. And next up we have got Michelle, or MJ, as she is called. So you can see she comes with this little staff, which is kind of going to be used in the little boat that she gets. And she also has this red crystal. There you can see the basic torso detailing, just got a little hoodie on there. You can see the face print. I believe this is a new face print, which again, that kind of raises the question why they couldn't do one for Peter. But I think it is a great face print. Definitely captures her very well. And then you can see the second face, and she does also have a little hood there. You can see what that looks like with the hairpiece on. So yeah, this is a great inclusion. Nice that we have gotten her, and you know, I think it's a good figure. So that's really all there is to this one. So yeah, that is MJ. Next up here we have got Mysterio. Now this version of Mysterio is of course in all three of the Far From Home sets, so there's nothing new or exclusive here. It comes with the two Power Blast pieces which you can shoot off, torso and leg detailing. There is no face underneath the dome piece, and then the back printing is covered up by this nice cape there, but it is very nice back detailing, which they didn't need to give us. You know, it's nice that we get it. So yeah, that's it for Mysterio. And the final minifigure here is Hydra Man. As you can see, he does have torso and face detailing. Nothing on the legs, but that's for obvious reasons. I think they've done a great job there with that print. And then there you can see the back, where he's just got kind of more water printed on him, including the back of the head there. So yeah, that's really all there is to him. That's because he does get this huge little kind of water accessory piece that you can place him in. And then there you can see it does make him a lot bigger. You can kind of spin this round and simulate the waters beneath him spinning. But this has got a lot of nice building to it, using all those clear pieces, the clear blue pieces on there, to build up the nice waves and have them going in different directions. One thing that would have been nice if they put little turntables on here so you could spin each section and kind of have the waves spinning around in different directions, which would look very, very nice, but I guess you can do that yourself if you really wanted to. And of course he does just sit in the top there, and you can see why he has no leg detailing. So yeah, that is it for the Hydro Man, and that's it for all of the minifigures. So now we can get looking at the main build itself. So here is the main build itself. As you can see, we get a boat and we get a bridge. Now the boat is a pretty simple design. It's symmetrical, so you can see there. and it does sit 2 people in it, so you can kind of sit MJ in there, and you can kind of, you know, sit Peter in there and have them just kind of sail along under the bridge together. Or you can just kind of put one person in there, it doesn't really matter. You can just kind of have her in there floating, and then the Hydra Man attacks, as the name suggests, and then Peter can come and save her. So yeah, that's all there is to the boat. As I said, it is again symmetrical, so yeah, that is that. Then the main bridge itself, we do have this little platform down here with what I'm assuming is meant to be like a mini lighthouse or something to tie a boat onto. And we've got steps up here. Now down here we kind of have a little sewer, and inside there, I'm not sure if the light is picking that up. Inside there you can just see we've got a little rat eating a pizza, and there is a little bit of gold in there as well. And as I said, moving up we do get to the bridge. You can see we've got these little web pieces all over it, where Spider-Man has kind of been attacking someone or just kind of hanging there. So you can sort of clip him on if you wanted to, like so. Just kind of clip him on there and have him hang upside down on the bridge if you really wanted to, or kind of stick one of his villains on there. And there are also little stud attachments all over the thing, so you can kind of have Peter walking across it. And I think they've done the bridge really nicely. You can see just kind of the whole design of it. You can of course stick this on a blue base plate to get rid of the little gap there. And then there you can see the little bit of the build on the top of the bridge, which is just kind of one-dimensional. It is just one stud thick. And then moving up here, you can see there are little gaps in the stairs all the way up the bridge. I'd assume in real life this is just kind of a simple slope. And you can see this little button on the back, as well as more of these little studs to attach figures, mainly kind of characters who can walk up walls. You can attach them and have them running about and attacking things. And then the main thing with this is that you push it in and it will make kind of part of the bridge explode. So you can do that, and then these whole 2 pieces just pop off like so, and you can put them back really easily. You just clip them in, they just stick on that one stud there. And then on the other side of the bridge we've got more of a built up area, so you can see we've got 2 little seats. Again, you can kind of sit Peter and MJ there. And the main thing with this is, as I just kind of accidentally hit, you push this in, and the idea is that you can kind of launch Spider-Man into battle. So if you just kind of stand him here, you can launch him. Kind of did a backflip there. Let's try that again. So yeah, you can launch him into battle, and that works relatively nicely. Just kind of launch the whole table up, but I guess that's not really the point. On this we have got this little newspaper talking about Mysterio, and that just sits on the table there with the coffee. And we've got a little lamppost in the back there, as well as this little shop. So you can see there's a little cafe there, and there you can kind of see what that looks like from the front. And of course we have got a web in the back, as well as more stud pieces to, I think you get the idea by now, to stand lots of figures on there. And then all the way at the top of that we have got the little tower. And then moving around to the back, you can see the inside of the cafe. We do just have a little coffee machine and nothing more, but there wasn't really much they could fit in here unless they made the whole set a lot bigger. But I think it is nice for what we get. So overall that's really all there is to this set. So you can just kind of stick your minifigures all across this and have some action scenes play out as you wish. And yeah, that's really all there is. So now we can go ahead and get onto the ratings for the set. And just quickly before we get onto the ratings, taking a quick look at the instructions here, as you can see, 1 book, front of the box, and then we get the piece count, advertisement for the Marvel Superheroes 2 game, and that is it, other than this little Lego Life thing. So overall, onto the ratings for this set, I'm going to give this set a 9. This is definitely a very good set. Nice that we finally get a Peter Parker minifigure. Of course Mysterio isn't exclusive, and like I said in my last review, Would have been nice if one of these sets gave us a face for him, but it is not too big of a problem. Overall, I think the build on this set is really nice, and the Hydra Man kind of figure is also a nice addition. This is definitely a nice little build to kind of add to a city if you wanted to. I think it fits in nicely. So if you enjoyed this review, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.